Welcome everyone. I'll be sharing with us how we can make money in millions in year 2023. I'm talking about reign of money. I'm talking about business tips. I tell people 99% of the challenges in a man's life has to do with finances. If you can settle the money problem of your life, believe you me, the life will be on a cruise. So I'm excited to bring for us money making strategies. That is making money in millions in year 2023, reigns of money, talking about business tips. So come with me as we ride. First, make millions in your mindset. Remember what the Bible said in the book of First Corinthians chapter 8, verse 2? As a man thinketh in his heart, so it is. So make money in your mindset first. You can't actualize physical money. You can actualize money until you first actualize money in your mind. So no one has an accident with millions and did not go bankrupt having a negative mindset. I repeat, no one has had an accident with millions and did not go bankrupt with time having a negative mindset. So if a man has a negative mindset, doesn't matter how much he has, he's going to go bankrupt with time. So make millions in your mindset. That is my first point. I told myself way back, I said the first day I touch millions is the first day I walk away from poverty. I mean, the first day I touch millions, indeed, I make just use of it in business and all of that. And that have helped me a great deal. So once you know how to multiply money, you will never be financially free. It's not enough to have, you must know how to multiply it. Then you walk in financial freedom. So I repeat, making money in millions in year 2023, talking about reigns of money and business tips, whatever you want to call it. It begins by what? Making millions in your mindset. I repeat, First Corinthians 8 2, as you think it in your heart. If you think you will be a pauper, then that you're going to be. But if you think you're going to become wealthy, then certainly you're going to become wealthy. Just a matter of time and opportunity. I said, no one has had an accident with millions and did not go bankrupt having a negative mindset. Check history, read so much about people who have made money from lotteries, who have made money from gambling, and all of that. Only few could retain their wealth. But after a decade, most of them go bankrupt. You can read so much about that. So the second point, how you can make millions in year 2023 is that you have to go for knowledge. I mean, go for what? Go for knowledge. Business knowledge, sales knowledge, project knowledge, knowledge about the things you want to do. Is it contract? You want to execute contract? Go for knowledge, in-depth knowledge about that thing you want to do. Go for ideas. Go for knowledge about consultancy, knowledge about marketing, knowledge about affiliate and all of that. Never take any profession for granted. Never take any business idea for granted. Go for what? Go for adequate knowledge. The third, that you have to build capacity, talking about expanding beyond the horizon of certain knowledge gathered and acquired. For instance, you are a tailor. Is there enough to know how to cut clothes and join them? No. You go for what? High knowledge about that. You can learn pattern design. You can learn 3D design on your field. Whatever that is beyond the normal uh, knowledge being given to people in that field, you have to what? Supersede that. You have to go for what? For deep capacity. You have to build capacity. That is different. Talking about go for knowledge. One can just have, you know, knowledge about something but doesn't know in depth about it. So going in depth is that you have built capacity that you can do that thing professionally. I mean, people will no longer go out there to source for carpenters who do their furniture work because they've seen the things that you can do. I'm talking about you can do modern designs, whatever you are doing. So the third, I said build capacity. I said expand beyond the horizon of knowledge gathered or acquired. For instance, if you are a mechanic, then you have to add electro mechanic to what you do. What do I mean? It doesn't stop by just guessing on what to do before you work on cars. You scan them. You get a scanner, scan them, print the result, analyze the result, and tell your client exactly what's wrong with their cars and what you need to do to fix them. And of course, trust the judgment of the software that have scanned the system. Whatever he tells you, that's exactly what you need to fix in that car. You are a tailor, advance your skill, go for modern design, different designs coming out every now and then. Don't hold on to the old school of what you used to do your parent, where fashion has gone beyond just cutting anything. And no, 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 fashion is high tech, so you go for those knowledge. Are you a carpenter, a skilled person? Then of course learn more than the person who taught you. So you have to build capacity. Number fourth point, be professional. Talking about good packaging. The difference between, for instance, a bottled water and pure water is all about packaging. It will shock you to know that both pure water and bottled water are from the same factory in most cases. Same treatment, because the agency who regularize both make sure that you've done all the tests needed on the water, on the lab, to make sure it's consumable. So be professional, have good packaging in what you do. Are you an instructor? Then of course, when you appear, look like one. Are you an engineer? When you appear, look like one, dress like one. Have your coverall, have your helmet, have your gloves, everything needed. Be kitted. Whatever your profession is, look like that. Have good packaging, have good decorum to what you do. Are you a business person? Don't come out like the trader on the street. Come on, dress modestly, like a business person that you are. Pick up your portfolio file, walk to a place and have a chat, a business chat with them. I said the difference between a bottled water and pure water is all about packaging. Remember, you can register a business or limited, whatever. Of course, when you do that, then you add professionalism to what you do. It's not enough for you to just come work for a person and said your money is $50 or maybe 200,000 and all of that. It's not enough. You can package it. That little kiosk, that business you're running, you can register the business name, get a call card, okay? Let your client pay into your business account. When you do all of that, it adds more what? More glamour to the business. You indeed look like a professional that you are. Doesn't take so much to register a business name. You can go to cac.com, you do it yourself, just upload one of your ID card, your home and drive. Then you can now charge your client for legal fee, agency fee, consultancy fee, and all of that. So that family peoples will not take you for granted and you keep working and working for free. I met a woman who says she's a tailor, but all she does, people bring for her is to patch clothes for the children. Children are going to school, the clothes are torn, the parent will bring, oh, yeah, Nancy, Joe, airports do this one and all of that. No one is paying her. She just do for free. Just like, no, I said, madam, you need to upgrade, okay? If you keep staying like this, you're going to be like this in the next 10, 15, 20 years. You will not add value to yourself, no financial value to yourself. And I gave her some tips. I said, go and register a business name, okay? Get a call card and an ID card, get all of those things. Do a flex banner, hang it around your shop, get the place painted, so that when client comes, of course, before they even meet you, let them meet the secretary, make payment and all of that, no matter how little, make sure they make payment. Some that could do electronic transfer due to the account of a business name. And she did that after 2, 3 years. She's excited. Now they begin to give her good jobs. Not that she doesn't know how to sew, she knows how to sew, but the packaging was poor. So be professional. Have good packaging for yourself. Number five, you can render services. I'm talking about different services. I'm going to mention but a few: cleaning service, recycling services, window shopping services as well. You can help people to go check out prices of things, and you build them for transport and for your logistics. Okay, you can do price listing, you can do makeup, shoemaking, solar beautification. I'm talking about horticulture here, hotel, guest houses, services, and all of that, sales, merchant advice, hairdressing, barbing, car tracking, car washing, automobile services. I'm talking about car scanning, storing advice. Okay, you can buy foodstuffs and store them in seasons that are that they are cheap. You buy them, you store them. When they're expensive, you bring them out. So estate management services, import and export agency services, brokerage services, training, consultancy, financial advice, and all of that. There are a variety of things you can do to make money in year 2023. And I'm happy that I'm sharing with you this early so that you can maximize the year. The year is just starting, okay? So you can shoot out there. These are so many business ideas I've just mentioned. So you can pick one, how you can make millions in your 2023. All of the services you can render them. Cleaning services. You don't need to go to Harvard to know how to clean, for crying out loud. You don't need to. The chemicals are there. You put together good cleaning, quality cleaning, and of course they're going to call you again and again and again. Recycling. There are a lot of hot water, uh, 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 empty cans out there. You can pick them, recycle them, you sell them, you make so much money. Pure water nylons are there. You recycle them. Window shopping. Someone wants to buy something, he has no idea how much it's called. Build them for transportation, for logistics. Get to the mall, pick up the prices, send to them, get your code, and you're gonna be fine. Price listing, you can see someone to make price listing. Makeup is there, shoemaking is there, solar is there, beautification, horticulture, hotel, guest houses services, sales, merchant advisors, hairdressing, barbing services, car tracking, automobile services, car scanning, storing advice, estate management services, import export services, brokerage services, training, consultancy, financial advice, so on and so forth. There are 1,001 things you can do in the year 2023 and you'll make so much money from it. I pray that your eyes will be open to get what I'm saying and to maximize it. So the sixth point, you can make millions in year 2023, talking about career job. You can get catching relevant additional skills in your curriculum vitae that you're going to be sought after. I'm not an advocate of people working for long. Okay, you can pick up a career job, do it for a season, raise some amount of money, and you pull out. I tell people, no one truly make billions working for someone. You can make millions working for someone, yeah, but you very rare people you see make billions working for others. You really want to become a billionaire, you want to become financially free, then work for yourself, serve yourself, and pay yourself. Then you're on your way to becoming a billionaire. Look at it. So career jobs, there are ways you can become millionaire in year 2023. Pick up a career job. It's not over yet. If you apply more than 20 companies, they're not taking you. Come on, give your CV to a consultant to review it, to edit it for you. Then add on some skills to it. Believe you me, you're gonna be sought after. Most of these multinationals have template. Until your CV falls into their template, you can never be called for an aptitude test. How much more an interview, how much more to pick up an offer letter. So to get a career job, you must get catching and relevant additional skills in your curriculum vitae. I'm talking about professional CV. You edit it professionally. You can pay a consultant to edit it for you. The labor market is higher, is highly competitive. I said the labor market is what is highly competitive. Your first class is not enough. You must get professional certificates to it in your field, even out of your field. Project management is there. What is stopping you from getting a certification in project management? It doesn't matter, even if you're an engineer or not, it doesn't matter your field. Whatever field you are, everybody does what a project in there. So you have a certification in project management, you're gonna be sought after. So your degree is not enough, your HND is not enough, your OND is not enough. Get a professional skill to it. If are you in IT and you don't have you're not certified by Cisco, you're not certified by NCC, come on, then you must be joking. So the labor market is highly competitive. So wake up. Others are waiting for your office error to take your place. So even if you get a job, improve yourself so you will not be making silly errors that others will take your place. So pick a job for a specific target period. It could be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Of course, as you pick up that job, you're getting money, you have a target savings that you're doing in an account where you don't have access to account, you don't have ATM for. So pick up a job for a specific period of time to build up what capital. No one ever becomes a billionaire working for someone. I've said that earlier on. Work for yourself and earn good for yourself. Work for yourself and hand over a fortune, a company, a conglomerate to your children in the future. They're going to applaud you. They're going to appreciate all you've done. No one ever transferred his office position to his child. What do I mean? You're the HR manager in a multinational, or you're retiring, you can't hand over that seat to your child. It's not possible. You're going to get the next instruction, hand over to the person next to you. So when you leave the office or occupied it, in fact, your next subordinate takes over immediately. So plan your retirement at your first month or first year in the office. Number seven, do transportation business. How to make millions in year 2022. Do what? Transportation business, do rental services. We have Uber, we have Bolt, tricycles, we have bikes, so many things you can do that transportation to make millions in year 2020. These are business tips that will bring you what reins of money. So do transportation business, talking about rentals. You have a car you don't use every now and then. You can put it for rentals. You can put it online. You can put it on GG. Put it on different online platforms. People can rent your cars. Make sure you, of course, make sure you have tracker in the car. Make sure you have comprehensive insurance in your car. Very important. So that someone will not go and buy your car and leave you in debt. Okay. So do transportation business in your 2023. You're gonna experience range of money and you're gonna become financially free or through the end. Transportation business, rentals, Bolt, Uber, tricycles. You can buy bikes, give for people on hire purchase. They give a return. Same with tricycle. Same with saloon cars and so on and so forth. But ensure you have tracker in your car that you can shut down the car from your mobile phones and ensure also that your car is insured. So you do transportation business in year 2023, you're going to experience raise some money with that and make sure that the maintenance on the car is top notch. Of course, number eight, take advantage of what we call distress purchase. Distress what? Purchase. That means you have to keep funds for such investment. Talking about you can buy things like cars, houses, household appliances, food stores, and so on and so forth. Someone is stranded somewhere. People are always stranded. They want to sell at cheaper price. I mean, half the price of it. Take advantage of it and buy it. But before you can take advantage, you must have a pool of funds somewhere. So that money that you are saving, make that money multiply and bring more money for you. For instance, is a laptop. For instance, I remember I bought a laptop from a friend who traveled from Benin down to Lagos. He was stranded. He never had transport to go back. He sold that laptop for 25,000. You know, quality laptop. He needed someone to pay within 2 hours because he needed to pay for flight. So I took advantage and I bought that distress sale. Believe you me, that same week at the weekend, I think I bought that laptop somewhere should be around on a Friday. I sold that laptop on a Sunday for 75,000. I had a profit of about 50K from that distress sale. So you can take advantage of people predicament that could be caused by different reasons. You can take advantage of people's situation, people's sales on distress sales on a daily basis. Okay, so take advantage of that distress sales and buy for yourself. There are people that are selling cars on distress sales, some due to medical reasons, some on jackpot, so on and so forth. You can buy those things on cheap amount. So there's so many there, but you have to keep funds on ground for that. Household appliances are there. You're free to work 200,000. Someone can sell for 100,000. You can buy them and resell them if you don't want to use them yourself. Televisions are there. There are always distress sales every now and then. Another business, another thing you can do to make millions in year 2023 is to do food and consumable storage. Remember, it's a new year. New year, new food come, new fruit season, and all of that. Season of yam is gonna come. You can take advantage, buy them, but make sure you learn how to what, how to store them so that they don't get spoiled. Uh, palm oil is there, palm kernel is there, ogbono is there, egusi, maize, grains, beans, honey. You can buy those things and store them. Make sure you learn how to store them. At least I have the two ideas. For beans, you want to store beans adequately, put it in cans. Okay, when you put it in a maybe for instance like kegs, okay, 50-liter kegs, you put beans there, put uh little of the herbicide. Believe you me, those beans are going to stay as much as you want them to stay. Palm oil, we all know it doesn't get spoiled. Palm kernel, same. For grains also, to store them, you apply their They are kind of yeah, herbicide also that will make it not to get spoiled. Grains, same thing. Honey does not get spoiled. So there are things, but you need to learn. When you are buying, you learn how you can store them that they will not get spoiled. So I spoke about distress sales. I said uh, you invest in food and consumable items, storage, for instance, things like palm oil, palm kernel, ogbono, egusi, maize. At their season, buy them cheap, store them. Also, farming, okay, make so much money in farming. Agriculture is a cash cow of today. As long as people live, people exist, then the need for eating and for need for farming persists. It goes vis-a-vis. As you live, you must eat. So when you do farming, you can never lose. Okay? So you can do farming. I'm talking about if you can cultivate a piece of land, sow something, weed it, apply fertilizer, apply herbicide and all that, nurture it, harvest and sell. Fine. If you cannot, still in the farming, we have so many types of farming. You can buy rice from people who, you know, from the farmers. You can cure the rice. What do I mean? Peel it, little additives, shave it, and of course, you now sell it. You bag it and you sell it. Once you sieve that rice, comes out quality like the normal foreign rice sort of. You can bag it and you sell it. Groundnut is there, you can buy, store, sell. Grains, yam, ugu, watermelon, water leaves and leaf. You can farm those things around your houses and you can even sell to others. Poultry, fish, snail, rabbit, grass cutter, pigs, goat, cow, so many things you can farm within your vicinity. You don't need to go to the bush where the herdsmen are terrorizing people. You don't need to go that far. Just within your vicinity, you can do a cage, get a carpenter, do a cage, and you put your birds there. Before you know it, under 2 months, 3 months, the the boilers they are ready for sale. If it's layers you want to keep, within 5 6 months of start laying, start cashing out. So you can do farming in year 2023 and you're going to make so much money from it. You're going to experience rains of money because people eat every day. Remember, people give birth every day, and of course people consume every day. So when you do farming, you will experience rains of money and you can never go broke in year 2023. And of course, for this episode, the last one, read more information and remain relevant in your area of business. So that is my last advice. Read more, get more information, remain relevant. Remember, the world has gone digital. So whatever you are doing, you have to advance it. You can introduce apps, websites to whatever thing you're selling, whatever you're doing. Social media is there. You can advertise your things on a daily basis on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, different platforms. You can develop an app for that. You can also create a website for it. So let me run through all I've been trying to say. Talking about making millions in year 2023. I'm talking about I want you to be financially free. I want you to experience reigns of money. That's why I'm giving you these business tips. I said 99% of challenges of humans has to do with finances.